Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. I try to upload at least once or twice a week. I'm not consistent, but I try to be, so please just be patient. So today I have a first impressions review type of video on a foundation that just launched at Walmart, Ulta, like any drugstore. You can find this foundation, and I will be leaving timestamps down below in case you all just want to see like the application process or my final thoughts, etc. So let's just get started. The foundation that I'm talking about today is by Maybelline. It is the Dream Urban Cover Foundation, and it looks like this. So this foundation claims to have SPF 50, it claims to protect against pollution, and it claims to be like a natural looking full coverage foundation. So yes, it has a lot of claims. So first things first, what I think about the packaging, I don't really like it. It's not your traditional pump, but on the bright side, you can literally squeeze out like the last drop of foundation, so you get your money's worth. This does retail for $13 on the Maybelline website, but at Walmart I found it for $10. So Walmart always has the cheapest makeup. They always try to sell their makeup at the lowest prices possible, so I love going to Walmart when I really want to save like $2 to $3. So it really makes a difference. So go ahead and apply the foundation. With one side of my face, I'm going to apply it with a brush, on the other side with a sponge, just to see what gives the most full coverage. So yeah, I'm so excited. I love me a good foundation, and I don't have a lot of foundations that I like because my skin is super dry. In case y'all are wondering, I have dry skin, and I have a little bit like of oily spots like on my nose area, but that's about it. Other than that, my face is typically very dry. So since my skin is really dry, I just go ahead and prep. I wash my face, I moisturize, I did my skincare, and I use this Elemis Superfood Veggie Mask that we received in BoxyCharm, and I love this. My skin is very sensitive and very dry, and this just makes my face look a little bit plumper, and it just smoothed out everything. I went ahead and primed with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I've been loving this one for my dry skin. It just makes my foundation last a really long time. It blurs out my pores, and it looks really good with all of my foundations. So this one is one that I really do trust. By one side, I'm going to use the brush, the other side a beauty sponge. So first impressions with the brush, I did like the way it applied. It just blended out very seamlessly. I have a lot of redness to cover up like right here. I don't know why lately I've been getting a lot of redness. That's how I know if my foundation is full coverage or light coverage. So right off the bat, it covered up. I only used one little pump, and it covered up all my redness. It looks really nice. It looks like my skin, but I'm gonna see how the sponge applies. This is the side with the sponge, and I honestly like the brush side better because I don't see any redness peeking through, and on this side I still see redness peeking through. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some more with the brush. This is the consistency. It looks really like liquidy, as you can see, but I honestly like it for my dry skin. I have super dry skin, so I feel like it's gonna be really nice like for summer, just like a quick natural looking foundation, because it looks like my skin but honestly way better. So yeah, let me just apply some. Really pretty. It looks really flawless, and it took like no time at all to blend. I feel like I was blending this out for like 2 minutes, like literally. I really like it. I don't see any more redness at all. Like it looks really pretty, and like I said, it looks like my skin but like 10 times better. I'm going to be going in with my favorite, my holy grail concealer, the Flower Beauty concealer in the shade Light Medium. I love this concealer for my dry skin. It's just so creamy and so affordable as well. You see, it just brightened up my whole under eye area. Ever since I started nursing school, my under eye area has gotten like really bad. During school, I have like, it looks like I have 2 black eyes, so I love concealers like this. This one is definitely a full coverage concealer and I love it. So for setting powder, just to kind of set my under eyes, I have this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder. I got this mini sample size at Sephora. I had like a bunch of points, so I was able to redeem this. I always wanted to try Fenty Beauty powder, but I always hear that it's like for like oily skin, so I'm kind of like scared to use it. So I'm just going to apply this. I always apply with a brush because I have super dry skin, so if I apply it with a sponge, my skin looks really, really cakey. My favorite holy grail setting powder that I've been using. I did mention this in one of my favorites videos and my Sephora video. This is Laura Mercier Glow Illuminating Powder. It works really well with my dry skin. I love it. It adds a little bit of coverage. It has a little bit of microscopic, like tiny bits of glitter. Nothing crazy, but I know a lot of people don't like that. I really don't mind. I just love the luminosity that it gives, and my foundation will last a really long time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera, and I'm going to come back to give you all just a quick final thought review. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. So final thoughts on the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation. I think it's flawless. I give it an 8 out of 10 just because I don't like the packaging. I prefer the pump over this, but either way, you will get your money's worth, and I absolutely recommend. It didn't cling on to any dry patches whatsoever. It blended out like a dream. Like literally, I felt like I was blending, like within 2 seconds I was done with my foundation. So, and like I mentioned, I like the brush side better than the sponge. I felt like the brush gave it a little bit more of that full coverage intensity that I personally like. But if you like the natural looking finish, then by all means go in with the sponge. It's just personal preference. So my skin looks really good. It covered up my redness, of course, with the brush. Yes, guys, I absolutely recommend, if you're ever around your Walmart, Ulta, Target, pick it up if you have dry skin. My skin looks really pretty. It looks flawless. It blurred out pores. It blurred out my redness, and I really like it. Like, I think it's really good. I have my holy grail foundation right now is the Flower Beauty, but that one is more luminous. Like, you could see like the luminosity, and this one was just like a natural finish, just like the way it claimed, but yet full coverage. If you're just wondering, pick it up and you will not regret it. So yeah, guys, that is it for my Maybelline Dream Urban Cover review. If you have any more questions, concerns, feel free to drop a comment down in the comment section. I will be leaving the full on, like how long it wore and stuff like that, down in the description, so make sure you check that out for all the details, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.